Yo, it's your boy Marquese James.
It's your boy November, and we are
Outstanding
Balance.
You know it. We're gonna start out like this, November. Would you rather be held up on a plane by an anti-vax tester,
Already shit funny.
or would you rather have a Karen call the cops to your door?
Fuck that. I'd rather have the anti-vax phone. First one. Before y'all motherfuckers saying.
I get that's your water right there.
Appreciate you, man. See my nigga. Any nigga that want you to be hydrated, that's your nigga. Anybody can pass you a blunt, a cup. They can pass me some water. That's my boy. My motherfucking brother.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
So, I'd rather have the anti-vax, and let me explain. Y'all, if y'all saying shit, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna tell y'all why right now. I'd rather have the anti-vax hold up my flight than have Cameron call the cops on my door, because for one, I have a higher chance of making it out alive if they call the anti-vaxxer on the motherfucking plane. You know what I'm saying? Karen, call the motherfucking cops on my door, no matter how big or minute, they liable to shoot. You heard? So, the odds, like, it's a no-brainer to me. Like, the odds of me surviving and Karen calling the cops to my door gotta be 0.00000001.
I feel like I got 80%
survival
because
rate.
I'm light skinned. But I had been put in a few handcuffs in my day. It's true. It's true. What the fuck? It's true.
Waffle color, non-threatening looking motherfucker.
That has nothing to do with me. You know?
It's you. It's you. It has everything to do with you.
I'm saying I didn't create the skin. I can't help it, but I acknowledge it.
In the comments below, let us know, would you rather be born light skin or dark skin, just for the fun of it. We don't give a fuck, just for funny shit.
Everybody that's
and tell us why would you rather be born the opposite color.
They're gonna say whatever they're born.
You know, some people be like, damn, I wish to be born dark skin because we in style.
I mean, I feel you on that.
Yeah,
I'm saying like if they hate themselves.
Yeah,
I acknowledge that.
If you hate yourself, put that in the comments. We're gonna give you something. We'll give your phone number to direct us out to get something.
I don't believe in colorblind, because then that means so you're not acknowledging who I am. Because I'm light brown, but I'm a black man. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna
brown.
You know what I'm saying? I'm light brown. You know what I'm saying? I'm light brown.
Then you beige.
I'm light brown, right?
Then you the same color as that stripe on your shirt. Literally, you the same color as that stripe on your shirt.
You the same color as the inside of your jacket. Inside part. Oh, black, inside black too.
Black,
I'm talking about this. But
yo,
I'm just saying, I acknowledge it because you gotta acknowledge it. Otherwise, you're gonna be like, well, how come they don't arrest me as fast as they arrest you? I already know what it is. So shit, when things come down to what they come down to, I know that. Look, step away, bro. All right, look, he just wanted and then be like, okay, this seems like a guy we can talk to. All right, we'll
can reason with this guy.
Exactly, and I have gotten myself out of some situations that way.
You waffle.
It hasn't always worked, but it has worked, and I think more so than I think it should have worked. And I acknowledge it. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not over here. You know, I'm making it work.
Moving the fuck along.
But besides all of that,
Yellow ass.
there are hella, darker skinned people to me making way better decisions than I'm making and putting themselves in way better positions than I'm in.
No more you get there.
Decisions, bro.
Yellowness must prosper, right?
Always.
I'm just supposed to fucking agree with that. They're gonna kill you. They're gonna kill you in the comments. They're gonna kill you in the comments.
What he said, huh?
Alright.
What we got?
Question 2. This shit gonna fuck y'all head up. So, would you rather, like, let's say you said some stupid shit on social media, right? Let's say you got a $250K on the gram. You said some funny, some stupid shit. Niggas called you, pulled your card. Alright, put you on blast. Who would you rather have come to your aid? Boosie badass. Yeah. Yeah. Or OJ motherfucking Simpson. I'll wait.
Hey, if it don't fit, you must have quit. That nigga OJ got a nigga off of murder, and it feel like he been getting him off of murder every 3 years or so, because that's when OJ dropped a book. So, shit, that nigga still getting him off of murder. And that nigga always like, I might have committed it. Hey, I might have committed it more. Hey, I did it.
Yeah.
Hold up, but I'm just, this is all, if I would have said I did it.
I was convicted. I was found innocent. But then you got Boosie.
So, at the end of the day, you get a nigga off murder, I'm on your side, man. I feel like he did it.
I mean, think about it.
I was just gonna say that like that.
Think about it. What do you think? The same nigga that got you off for murder, right? That nigga got caught like 2-3 months later for stealing.
Yeah, but did that trace back to the trial?
First of all, he got sued and lost that case in the murder. He lost a civil suit in the murder case.
Civil suit?
Yeah, he sued them and they won millions. Seized his book and named it If I Did It.
All I'm saying is, did OJ go to jail for that?
Oh nah, nigga went to jail for stealing.
Exactly, he didn't go to jail for that.
You
talking about OJ? I'm talking about. You said OJ's.
OJ or Boosie Badass.
Oh, you said OJ. I'm thinking about what's my man? Don't fit must have quit.
That's OJ Simpson.
No, but the dude that did his attorney.
Oh, you talking about his attorney, Johnny Cochran?
That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Based on those, I feel like more people would listen to OJ than Boosie nowadays, because Boosie has recently defended the homosexual community, and you know how they don't play.
So you just scared of the backlash?
I'm not scared of it. I'm just moving with wise knowing, you know.
Niggas listen to OJ? Niggas listen to OJ over Boosie?
I think OJ is still, I mean, if I gotta choose, you know. What you got? I mean, like
I'm going with Boosie Badass. Yeah! Yeah! I'm going with Boosie Badass. First of all, at best, alright. The gays aiming against him. He got a problem with gays. He got a problem with Lil Nas X doing this shit.
But gays ain't listening to what the problem is. They just know there's a problem.
Right.
It's like when your little brother get downstairs or outside in the you know, on the basketball court or whatever, and they're like, yo, why y'all fucking with my brother? Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is.
But I ain't commit no gay-related crime. I ain't touching nobody's child. So anything
they don't even want to know that yet.
So anything I say on social media,
they don't even want to know that yet.
No.
They said fuck that.
I want Boosie Badass. That nigga might fuck around, turn around, and stab me in my back. Fuck OJ. I'm good. That's kind of where Boosie coming from.
I can feel that. Okay.
Right.
So what a lot of these series is and Netflix is and all this stuff coming out, it's more so pertaining to the TV show. Not only that, the TV show series, so you can go into season 2, 3, so on and so forth. Because the movies ain't really winning no more. Within these series, they have these regular actors and characters. In a TV series or movie series, would you rather be killed off in some embarrassing manner, some weak way, or would you rather just get replaced and them act like that's the same guy? Would you hit you with the dynamite, the chop was, you know what I'm talking about? when they had they smacked him and they switched him out to light skinned dude. It's like, yo, that's not the same nigga. Or would you rather get like shot in your ass and then die?
I'm laughing so hard.
Complications.
I'm laughing so hard because they also did that shit in Iron Man. Yo, the most obvious. They changed certain hours for Don Cheadle. Like I was like, wait a minute.
That's crazy.
Y'all just gonna act like this. Yo, y'all just gonna act like this the whole time. All right, I ain't gonna say nothing. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air did that shit with Aunt Viv. Oh, so y'all not gonna announce this on no news or magazine. Y'all just gonna act like these supposed to just be okay. All right, cool.
They did it on what? Family Matters, I think. They did that on.
Oh shit, that's funny.
They do it on Cosby Show. Didn't they?
No, I think they had all the same characters. So these lost people or added. They ain't replaced nobody. These lost people or added people. I don't think they replaced nobody. But to answer your question, because that's funny as shit. I said, damn, I think that shit out there. Nigga, kill me off, nigga. I want them to think, no, I'm gone, nigga.
I'm saying, what if they say like, yo, that nigga was a snitch, or he died crying? You got to do a scene where you get shot, cry. You go out like a bitch. You're like, yo. That nigga, they be like this, bro. Yo, yeah, that new season or whatever. Yeah, that nigga November, bro. He came out, he was busting shot, pow. He had that bad bitch, nigga. You saw that nigga pull up in that new 2020-something Lamb. Yeah, yo, I saw that shit. Yeah, but that nigga went out like a bitch.
How am I dying though?
That nigga went out like a bitch.
How am I dying though?
Like all your knees crying.
That's how I'm dying? You ain't say that though. You ain't say that.
In some embarrassing way. Or would you rather just niggas just be like, oh, it's a whole license nigga with long hair, like
I'm a real nigga. I'm a real nigga.
Long license nigga with long hair, skinny ass nigga talking about yeah. They call me November, you know. I'm from New York. Bro, they be over here. That nigga be in the damn. That nigga be in the Speedo.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, they call me. All right. Oh, you're the one? Yeah, I was the one from last season.
All right. He better not say that. He better not say that.
You know, like, you the one that my cousin date from New York? Yeah, son, that's me. You want a nigga to do you like that?
Listen, I'm a real nigga, man. I'm a real nigga. So if I go out like that, just know it's because they mad at me from leaving the show. I didn't get fired. I quit.
Regardless, so who cares what people think? It's just what is gonna be presented.
Damn, that's fucked up, bro.
You rather get bitched out, or you rather them niggas be like, we gonna turn him into one of the LGBT communities. And then we're gonna actually change his gender. What we gonna do?
You know what? I'll take that. I'll die some bitch ass way, because the next shit you see me in, nigga, I'm gonna be bigged up, blacked out, nigga. I'm gonna be up. It's gonna be in my contract, nigga, like Dwayne Johnson, nigga. You can't make me look like no bitch. That's why if you notice any Dwayne Johnson movies and shit, that nigga's always the hero, the victor, or the nigga. He gonna get his ass whipped. This is his contract, nigga. You can't beat my ass.
What you got? Because we over time.
All right, the last one is all right. So, you know what I'm saying? We all know how streets get. And if you from Atlanta, nigga, you know how Atlanta get. Especially if you live on Candler Road, Canada somewhere. You know, or the West Side. You know how shit get. You know what I'm saying?
No cap.
Nigga, you say from Buckhead. Shut the fuck up.
No cap.
So, shit hit the fan. Who you going to get first? Who you calling first? Are you calling the fans, or are you calling the gang? Who you calling first? The fan with the
shit hit the fan like deadly, or like I need help in life.
Nah, shit popping the fuck off. Like, oh, niggas is acting up. All right, bet. Say no more. You talking about you gonna bring your family, you gonna bring your gang, nigga? I'm gonna bring my family, I'm gonna bring my gang, nigga.
So in that situation, it would definitely be, if I could, and they would show up, somebody that whichever side, because you know nowadays motherfuckers be like, yeah, I'll be there, and they don't, fam and friend.
Shit, right.
Probably family, man, because they go back. They got a whole hood, you know, way back that done reached out, and you know, I think it'd be stronger than my network of friends.
You think so?
I think so.
Let me tell you something. Shit hit the fan. Hold on. What the fuck? My bad, y'all. I heard my shit vibrate. I don't know where the fuck my shit at. But anyways, I'm definitely calling the fan first. For one, I know they definitely gonna pull up. They're gonna slide. No ifs, ands, buts about it. No hesitation. And on top of that, them niggas worse than the niggas I know. My cousins, my female cousins, especially, don't let me call Pumpkin. don't let me call Pumpkin on y'all
It's
niggas.
Halloween.
Let me tell you something, Pumpkin. Shout out to my cousin Pumpkin. Pumpkin, you know the vibes, cousin. I love you, Pumpkin.
What's up, Pumpkin?
I love you, Pumpkin.
It's always Halloween around here.
I love you, cousin. That's my girl, yo. Let me tell you something. Pumpkin beat a nigga up, and she's gorgeous. She's fucking beautiful.
Sound like it.
And she don't like niggas. She'll eat your girl out though. She'll tell you like,
goddamn.
I take your girl from you though. The heartbeat.
Why are we even beefing? I'm still hungry.
This nigga here. I love Pumpkin. Shout out to you, Pumpkin. You the one.
The realest.
So the Immaculate system, which includes both contact lens and the eyewear, has displays located inside.
I'm sorry, brother. Sorry that I brought you into this. I just wanted things to be the way they used to be.
I love fucking Michael Bay.
That's my brother, Will.
I could use some help. My wife needs this surgery. This is real life.
He did Bad Boys
How's
too.
that right? You put your life down on the line for this country? You leave your family, your home? How much do you need?
231.
How about more?
He did Transformers.
Yeah, he did. He definitely did Transformers too. So shout out to Michael Bay, man. If anybody know anything about directing, is big on cinematography, that Marquese is like a fucking genius. That's his world. Like he can tell you everything about that shit. Directors, years and shit. He's good with that. But if you know anything about cinematography and shit like that, Michael Bay is like top tier, one of the greatest filmographers. Movie makers and directors of all time in my book, in my opinion, of our generation. His angles, his attention to detail as far as storyline, and just his whole abstract way of seeing shit is what's amazing. Like I've been a fan of Michael Bay since I can remember who he was. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Michael Bay, man.
Explosions.
Yeah, see, that's something that like I said, I didn't want to think about shit like that, but he's really good at now. I think about it. Yeah, hell yeah, Transformers. He had a lot of shit blown up and all that. Hell yeah, like, yeah. Shout out to Michael Bay, man. One of the goats.
32 million. I need an extra man.
Crazy.
I came to you for a loan.
Look, have I ever gotten you anything that I couldn't get you out of? It's time for you to do
Love
something
me
for your
enough
family.
both. Perfect. I like that.
What can I do you for, officer? We're just doing a transfer in the back. I'll let you in 20 minutes.
If I could just get it done real quick, because I'm on the clock. Promise not to rob the place.
Seriously, because that would be bad for my job.
I promise.
All right, come on. Okay.
Let's go, D.
You are all gonna have the greatest story to tell at dinner tonight. Get out! Don't shoot a cop! Go!
Lock everything down. Nothing gets out.
That whole angle, that whole.
Stop! Get out!
What do you want?
Just gonna borrow it.
I got a cop shot. I gotta get him to the hospital.
I'm gonna need you to help us. Why don't you help us?
We doing hostages now.
We're not crashing into this ambulance. We got a brother cop on board.
Do you have EMT experience?
Combat triage.
You're a soldier.
Yeah. We are trying to save you.
1, 2,
3. Hey! Don't you move!
You think you're so What's up with that gun?
Yo, Daddy, relax.
I gotta get back to my wife and my son.
Does your wife know you're off base?
We're not the bad guys. We're just the guys trying to get home.
We don't get to walk off into the sunset.
Danny, everybody knows how dangerous you are.
Do you? Get your helos out of here now! I'm gonna get you back home, little brother. I'm gonna get everybody home.
California dreaming.
February 18th. Shout out to Michael motherfucking Bay.
First off, how the hell do you expect to make it home when they see your face during a bank robbery? You won't be able to go back home. You won't be. Even if, I'm going to go on a limb and say as much as they did, even if you were innocent, there's going to be a long process there. There's going to be a long process there. So they saw a nigga with a gun, you outside, and you saw him.
Let me tell you something. It's going to be such a long process. You can see a black nigga and they gonna think you forced a white nigga to help your ass.
I never robbed a bank, but I know a few dudes that have. And they had to serve hella time. They got out, thank God. But
let me tell you something, man.
Nigga was served and
that's crazy. I can't wait till that shit drop.
You want to roll?
Nah, I'm straight.
I can't drink off screen.
Yeah, man, I can't wait till that shit drop though. February 18th. That's gonna be a nice Valentine's Day.
So it's called Ambulance. So
and they highlighted LA.
It's built around that truck they were in.
Mm-hmm.
And that lady that was in the back.
Mm-hmm. EMT was following.
And the fact that he was a field help person. Well, I'm not sure what it's called. I think specifically.
He's a field medic.
Yeah, within the medical field.
Yeah.
So, I'm guessing they built the hype off of some whole it's unfair thing, you know? Because other than that, why would he be signed off into field agency, a field medication without checking off on certain characteristics of like wanting to like actually be there?
I mean, desperate people do desperate things, so
yeah, but you can be anything.
I know. See, I'm guessing he was like a field medic before when he went to he was in war, that he was a veteran.
That's
field
what I'm saying.
medic. He became a field medic, I guess, because he probably has this just underlying need to help or save, you know what I'm saying? And from what I've seen, I think his family needed somebody in his family sick or something, some shit like that, something like that. He behind on bills or something like that, and he agrees to rob this bank with his brother, or old veteran, maybe a stepbrother, so I don't know. But I think I saw like some old.
If you saw a Jake Gyllenhaal faced ass nigga, would you be like, I can trust this guy? He looks trustworthy.
If I knew him,
no, even then, you'd be like. Even if you say yes, you still made that face like, I got you. But it wouldn't be like a I got you.
But that leads me back to my first statement.
Nah,
desperate people do desperate things. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
So you gotta be desperate.
He's probably like, nigga, I know I can't trust him.
He said he
got to lose right now.
He did say it sounded like he said he needs $231. $231,000.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's a lot of fucking money. So I get it. And
you would trust Jake Gyllenhaal in no circumstance.
Yeah.
Alright, Jake.
I think we going for it, nigga. If I get caught, nigga.
You say you got it?
I'm gonna get, if I get caught, they're like, nigga, why did you do it? I'm like, nigga, $230 million. Why did?
He needed 230,000, but then
he told him
he
it was
millions.
millions.
Like
it was
5, right?
No, it was like 20, 30 million.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, 30 million. Why did you do it? 30 million. Maybe you ain't hear me.
So with everything that happens, it usually be on some situation like, all right, we made it to the second stage. Now we can't get to the third stage without letting go half of this money. So then it becomes 10 million. And then it's like, it always be that way. They don't never get away with the full, especially with all the stuff that happened wrong.
Yeah.
And then they don't, it's like the sixth stage, and it just becomes, all right, we got 100,000. We still got 100,000.
They look at the nigga like, I should kill you right now.
Hey, that's a tie right. That shit with me. That's a tie right there. Hey, so now we moving on to, because we didn't look at the vote, and I didn't want to watch a video on that with the time rolling. Double standards, and then visit. You said you had something for double standards. Starting to hold up.
I got something else.
I'm starting at 10 minutes for both of these together. Double standards.
So.
Hold on, let me get his spoiler. Oh, Jesus. Check, we still rolling. We got 300 minutes left.
300 minutes, like I got free nights and weekends. So, the next topic we're going to touch on is double standards. This is the relationship segment. Won't always be about love. It might be about business, handling, shit like that, advice, you know what I mean? But today this is about double standards as far as the sex, male and female. I definitely know that there are some in place. I definitely do believe that they're necessary. I definitely do believe that they have their way of keeping things in line and order. Like, for an example, man paying all the bills or thriving or striving to be the breadwinner and sole provider for his family. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you may need some help, sometimes you may fall short, or sometimes a guy may be able to hold shit down on his own. Like, I got it, it's all good, I got this. Cool. But I also know that said man probably expects his woman to probably cook or, take care of the children in the household, especially if she's a stay-at-home mom but don't gotta work. So would it be okay if we was able to turn those roles? Could the man be the stay-at-home man, cook, clean, make sure the house is good, while the woman go home and make the bread? See his face? See what I'm saying?
The thing is, the woman makes the money and says all these accolades and all that to provide for her, but she wants the man to do the same thing. And then they try to have the standards of, I'm a high-value woman, I make this money, so why don't men want me because I make a lot of money? Or why doesn't that improve my value? Well, for one, you're not making money to provide. That's what a man wants to do. You're making money to take care of you. And then that already cuts down your available market because women only date side to side or up. So if you're making, a certain amount of money, the more money you make, the lesser amount of people there are that make that amount of money. So you're going to need someone that is on your level or above, which becomes significantly lower the higher you go up. And that's not even saying there's nothing against them. I mean, that's just how I feel. I mean, a lot of women, not even how I look at it. That's how a lot of women look at it. You want somebody that's above you. And I think you should. You should want somebody you can follow. And that's one of the ways.
Is that for male and female, or is that just for female?
Just women. Just women want to follow. Most women want to follow. Traditional women, even these modern women want to follow, but
there's been a lot of freedom awarded to certain people without acknowledging or accepting responsibilities for being accountable for what it means, because everything is the same input, but you can't expect the same results. You can't, the same outcome. Equality is the same, is available, but you don't have equality of outcome. So as a man, a lot of women aren't tripping about a man having a lot of partners, and men ain't over here, majority of men ain't over here like, damn, why does that have to matter, or why can't that matter more? We just accept it. Just like majority of women, they're okay with that. They think that's attractive because you can attract a lot of women. Just like the majority of men aren't okay with the woman doing the same thing. So we're different people, and because we're different that way, I do believe in double standards, but they work in both ways. A lot of women gain access to high value people just off being beautiful, which doesn't necessarily need so much effort. And a lot of men,
somewhat, because you got to upkeep it.
Yeah, not so much effort though, because I'm saying as in a lot of women are born beautiful, and there's a lot of beautiful women, and there's not much that it needs to. There's a lot of women don't have to put nothing on, and they got bodies. Even if they face them look right, their body's straight. You good? Come on. And even if they, if 5 was the top, even if they were a 3, or even a 2.5, you still get invited. Come along, you're a woman. In a lot of situations, because women have an inherent value. Men want to have sex.
Yeah, like I remember, I used to always ask like, why the fuck that bitch getting free before 12? Like,
God, yeah, he just hit it right on. See, I'm not okay.
Like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
That's true.
What the fuck? I pull bitches in. Oh, girl, he handsome. Maybe we should go in there. Yeah, you ever think about that? Bouncer man, motherfucker. Mr. Promoter.
This is
the
thing,
fuck?
though, that's because the whole system is run off of that.
Yeah. Sex sells usually by the pussy pound.
It's even deeper than that, because the world runs off the impulse buy, and then of course keeping retained customers is what the impulse buys will start you in a funnel to become a retained customer, and a lot of the retained stuff can be impulse too, the way that they make you feel like family. But who's more so to spend the dollar? Somebody who knows that if they don't make the money, nobody's gonna come save them, aka men, or somebody that is used to getting things given to them based off of how they look. And again, it's no shot against women. It's just the other way around is not gonna happen. You don't have women willing to take care of a man the way a man is willing to take care of a woman if the roles were reversed. There's no knock against anybody or to say one is right and one is wrong. I believe that it should be that way, that the man should be providing for the woman in some sense, because at the deep base of everything, that's how the world goes. That's my primal urge as a human, at least, is to provide for my family. So that's what I'm geared best to do. I'll do without. So I'll be inconvenienced a lot if I know I can have certain things set up. And I don't think women are
wired
really,
that way.
Yeah, which is fine though, because we're not meant to have babies and then be like, see ya. We're not meant to be that way. We're meant to be around, and there's certain structures that a man can set up that a woman can't, and vice versa. And we need both. If I have a bunch of daughters, I'm not gonna do well without a woman. You know what I'm saying? I can, I can do this and that, and of course I can, they're gonna, not saying it's impossible, but I'm always focused on the generalizations. There's always, well, I know a person, yes, but how many people do we know? What's the generalization? If you have somebody that can set a good example that you can relate to, they're gonna bring you up better than the same person set a good example that you're not the same, thing as. Especially when our jobs are different.
Right. our gender roles in a relationship and what we could provide and bring to the table and what we could teach. It's a real subjective thing in a way. I mean, most of it is pretty much straightforward. But I see the thing about that is that the double standard is not even solid. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, no, man can't dress like a woman, but the men that do dress like women, it's okay to women. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's no shot towards the LGBT community. I got a lot of friends, family, so I love, but I'm just trying to make a point that the double standard it's like people choose when it's okay to use the double standard law. You feel what I'm saying? It's like gravity. What goes up must come down. You feel what I'm saying? And people pick and choose when a double standard is acceptable, because you can see a woman to see a man like me and be like, oh, bitch, he better not be gay. You know what I'm saying? And in the way I kind of get, they come from, like, okay, I get why they would say that when they look at me. I look like the alpha male I am. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, if I was gay, I would say, bitch, why can't I be gay? You feel what I'm saying? Like, why? The way I dress, I got a beard, I'm dark skinned, I'm strong, I'm big, like, and then, fuck it, let's say they met me that way, I'll probably be their best fucking friend. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
it usually is how it is.
And then at the same time, don't get me twisted, there is dudes with way more in shape, bigger, brolic. These niggas look like they should be in strongman competitions, and they can be gay. You feel what I'm saying? And they have plenty of female friends who don't look at them no wrong. So what makes me any fucking different? So that's what I'm trying to say. The double standard ain't even solid. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gay, I'm straight, but I also have no problem with anybody who's a member of the LGBTIQA+ community. But the point I'm making is the double standard ain't even always solid. It seems like it just boils down to whenever the fuck I feel like it. Like, all right, people's different and I treat people as such. Like, I better not be gay, but it's okay if that guy was. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if I was, I probably wouldn't even get the same reception as somebody else that was, and maybe more flamboyant. So that double standard shit has a lot to be ironed out.
I feel like you just went way deeper than me. Apparently, the prop gun wasn't filled with blanks. It had projectiles of some sort, which fired and hit a few people. I believe 2 people. One of them was killed. I'm not sure the DP or the director.
No,
it's a lady.
It was the film director.
One of them got killed, film director, and one of them got injured, I believe. And if it was the director, I'm not sure exactly. We got to look into that. But if it was the director, then that really even speaks deeper on it, because I was gonna say that it's either one of 2 people's fault. And I guess that's the whole outstanding balance of things, is that it's his fault for not handling a weapon handed to him properly. If you have any firearm handed to you, it's your responsibility to make sure the chamber is clear, to make sure it's in safety, if it has safety, to make sure it's safe to handle. As soon as you get any kind of instrument that can possibly kill a person, any kind of instrument, if somebody hands you a chainsaw, you're just gonna be like, oh, okay. No, you're gonna check that shit. Okay, chainsaw in my hand. It's not, okay, cool.
Chains work.
Let's go. You're not just gonna chainsaw, press start.
Ring, ring, ring.
You know what I'm saying? So, is it his fault for being that person to have allowed that happen, or is it the outer circle, which would be the director, if it was the director that got killed, or the producer, or whoever, different sets and run different ways between the director, producer, maybe even be the writer, or I guess the actor would only really have hands if he was part director. But yeah, in those situations, so if it was their fault, it could be so because they didn't provide the environment of safety. If they have weapons on their set, there's also an armorer who would be in charge of weapons in general. So to have them in off safety positions, or to be handled a certain way, or to like, yo, I'm the person in charge of these guns, So everybody that's going to be handling them has to go through a 1 week class with me to understand safety. We skipped that because that cost an extra $500. That's the director's fault, the producer's fault for cutting corners. You know, because I guess that introduces a third person, depending on what corners are cut.
Yeah,
is the weapons handler.
It was definitely some.
So it could be producer, weapons handler, or Alec Baldwin. Or what would you think? How would you take on?
Well, for one, I know that whoever is funding this project should definitely probably feel the worst because they paid the person or was paying the person who should have been on top of checking this, which kind of makes them feel like they did. Or not the casting director, whoever casted the individual, which means they don't just necessarily always cast the actors, they also cast the crew sometimes. And that person may feel shitty. So it's enough.
But who's in charge of the casting director? I guess that goes more internally because it can always go down.
Yeah, this rabbit hole goes real deep.
It could be there's a safety guy that he always makes sure
the
guns are off.
The armorer.
But he might in charge. The armorer might have the levels of people below him. There's people that handle.
So
the transportation.
Guess what?
There's people that handle the loading. There's people that handle polishing.
Guess what?
So now you know what I'm saying.
Then the blood. It's enough. First of all, it's enough blood to go around.
Yeah,
it's enough blood.
Definitely enough
blood to go around.
Shout out to Halloween.
You feel what I'm saying? It's definitely enough blood to go around. No pun intended, but you know what I'm saying. Like from the AD, from the armorer to the director to Alec Baldwin himself, because he's the one who fired the gun. He probably feel the shittiest.
It could go into deeper things too. Right?
Exactly.
It's like maybe those guns weren't supposed to be handled, but someone was.
Matter of fact, who the fuck put live ammo on set?
That's what I'm saying. That's always the weird thing, like how they killed.
How?
They say how they killed. What's my man? Kung Fu. My man's Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee.
They said they killed him with the same kind of thing. It was live ammo in a prop gun.
I thought he jumped off. I thought that was a stunt. I didn't know it was a bullet. I thought it was a stunt.
I don't know if they killed him with it, but I know that something went off with that. There was a live ammunition put in some shit, and I'm pretty sure it killed him. If it wasn't that, it was like cancer or something. But
like
that shit crazy.
There's enough of that shit to go around. And all I know is, no matter who fought the blame, the nigga who pulled the trigger probably feel the worst.
But the one in front of the gun
lives forever. The one in front of the gun. I've been waiting for States. Real talk.
Oh man, true enough. Shit. Hey, that's been another day. Hold on, let me see what we got on here. Skirt. Oh, we got hella time. It's all good though.
So listen, man. Either way, up, down, left, right, inside out, or right side in, it's all about balance. You know what I'm saying? It's all about finding the medium. Excuse me, forgive me. It's all about finding the medium and the perfect counterweight for the main weight. You know what I'm saying? It's finding the common ground, the middle, and being able to hold it all together in the process, which is at the end of the day, expression of outstanding balance.
Word up.
We hope you enjoyed the show. Hope y'all stick around, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got no pilot, so don't ask us shit. Don't ask us no questions. It won't be no episode 1 that ever never was. The first person to ask us about some episode 1 is getting blocked.
Oh, blocked. Yeah, you're right.
We might slide too, so don't mention no motherfucking episode 1, you heard? You getting 2 or 3 forever more after that. The fuck is you talking about?
True that, yo. Hey, at the end of the day, we just some people that's trying to make a move and trying to create. Because there's a quote that I saw about a week ago or so. If you're out there creating it or experiencing it or shooting it or doing it, things will happen. If you're not out there shooting it or creating or experiencing doing it, nothing will happen. So do something. We doing something. It's your boy Marquese James.
It's your boy November, and we are
Outstanding Balance.
Thank you for rocking.
Yes, sir.